I wanted to take a minute and thank Holly and her family for letting me talk at Mark's graveside service. I met Mark almost 30 years ago through some great friends of mine, Jeff Bierschbach, Charla Bierschbach, Jeff Dougherty, and Kevin Litz. And you could say that Mark and I became fast friends, probably because we have such quirky personalities, a love for fun, adventure, and all things Van Halen. Over those 30 years, many of my phone calls and conversations with Mark would start like this.
Dude, are you still slaying dragons?
Hey, sexy, I'm just thought I'd give you a call and see what's up.
Hey, dude.
Joel, I miss you. I love you, man. Give me a call, man. I miss you. Give me a call, Joel. I miss you.
I'd like to share two stories about Mark. The first one was when Sammy Hagar was coming to town. And Mark and I, back in those days, didn't have a lot of money. And so Sammy Hagar was playing down at Utah Valley. We got tickets, but our tickets were way up in the nosebleed section. But we didn't care because we were there to see our rock idol. And as the show was getting ready to start, I noticed that the tickets that were the most expensive were on the floor. And you had to have a pass to get onto the floor so you could be close to the band. The security guards that were in charge of the floor suddenly were called away, and no one was checking the gate. And I elbowed Mark. I said, Mark, the security guards left. Let's go down there and see if we can get on the floor. And Mark was like, I don't know, dude. It's probably better just to stay here. I said, come on, let's try it. And he goes, do you think? And I said, yeah, let's try it. Between the two of us, I think that I was usually the bad influence on Mark versus the other way around. So sure enough, we got down there. The security guards had left. And so I told Mark, the trick is to act like you belong here, and they'll never question you. So as the band started up, we started to go to the front of the stage. And of all of the concerts I've been to in my life, that by far and away was one of the most fun. The second story I'd like to tell you is the last time I saw Mark. I had flown in from California, which is where I live now, and my wife and I drove up to see Mark in Logan. And when I picked him up, I said, Mark, we want to take you out to lunch. Where do you want to go? And he said, oh, I don't know. I don't care. And I said, no, seriously, well, my ancestors and relatives went to the Bluebird restaurant a lot. So, the Bluebird, that could be kind of cool, don't you think? I don't know. And so Lisa and I tried a couple of times to try a couple of other different places. And he says, well, what about the Sizzler? I said, the Sizzler? What? You want to go to Sizzler? Of all of the places that you can go out to lunch, you want to go to the Sizzler? And he goes, yeah, let's go to the Sizzler. Okay, so we took Mark to the Sizzler, and as we got in line, I said, I'll have the medium chicken Malibu. My wife ordered also a chicken Malibu, medium size, and Mark says, yeah, I'd like the extra large plate of that. And I kind of looked at my wife, and the guy says, well, for an extra $1.20, you can get an extra patty on that. Mark says, sure, let's go ahead and do that. My eyes got big again. And they said, sir, would you like the salad bar with that? And I said, no, I'm good with no salad bar. Elisa says, no, I don't need a salad bar. And Mark said, oh, I'd love the salad bar. And so we sat down and Mark went to the salad bar, and oh my gosh, he came back with a plate. I think that he took down the whole fruit section, cantaloupe and watermelon and pineapple, just piled so high on his plate. And my wife and I remarked afterwards that, man, we didn't think he would even be able to put that away. Mark ate everything. So then the main course came, and he just took down one patty after another patty after another patty. And we were worried that he was going to fall into a coma and we would have to take him to the emergency room. But he did an awesome job and he took it all down. And so for the rest of my life, Van Halen and Sizzler restaurants will always remind me of Mark. To me, Mark was many things, but chief amongst them was his willingness to help. I think he got a lot of that from his dad. I know that his dad is very helpful and served at the tabernacle for many, many years, and Mark was that. And inevitably, in almost any conversation that I needed help, Mark would often offer to help out.
You know me, man. You don't even have to ask, and I'm all over it. So that's what I'm doing. So you let me know, and I'll do what I can to help.
Mark, I'm going to be forever grateful for all of the help that you've given me and my family over the years. I love you. I miss you. And I'm excited to see you on the other side. Love you, my dear friend. Bye-bye.
But I miss you because you're just a good guy. Give me a call, sweetie. I loves you. I misses you. You're the real deal. I see you, man.